Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, man. For today's video, man, we got a report. We got a report from NBA Central, man. It appears the OKC Thunder, the Detroit Pistons, and Dallas Mavericks are expected to show some interest in Mitchell Robinson, man. So we're going to talk all about this. Before we do, man, I need to ask if you are new to the channel, man, to please hit the subscribe button, guys. We are trying to grow this channel, man. I want to hit a 500,000 subscribers someday, bro. That's like my biggest goal, man. I want to get 500,000 subscribers. I want to see that number on this channel. Also, I'm going to scroll down real quick, man. It's right below this post. Okay, it's kind of gross. So, like, if you're into, like, if you don't like injuries and stuff like that, who likes injuries? I would look away. It's going to be a picture of John Collins' finger. I'm doing it. You've been warned. It's not quite as bad as Shaquille O'Neal's foot, but it's still pretty nasty. Y'all see it, right? Oh! I did a TikTok about that too, man. CrispyFlakes_YT is my TikTok account. Go follow that, man. I'm trying to hit 10,000 followers over there. Would really appreciate if y'all checked it out, man. So yes, okay. So first off, Mitchell Robinson. Let's talk a little bit about him, man. Like, what exactly does Mitchell Robinson have to offer, and why exactly would he leave the New York Knicks? Let's go to the Knicks roster real quick here, man. Well, for one, they're 28-40, and you know, just like, I think my biggest concern, let me do some edit. There we go, man. Some quick edit. Okay, so yeah, let me shrink this down real quick here. But my thing about Mitchell Robinson is that he has not really, like, improved greatly, man. He has not improved greatly. Looking at his numbers, he's actually right here. He's averaging 8 points, 8-9 rebounds per game, about 1-2 blocks a game, which is actually right around his career average. Like, that's what Mitchell Robinson does, man. Like, but he's efficient with the shots, too. Like, offensively speaking, I ain't gonna lie, like, when he first came into the NBA, I was pretty convinced he could be Rudy Gobert with a mid-range shot, man. Maybe even extend a little bit off the three-point line, but he just doesn't do that. I actually want to click on him real quick here, man, just like get like a better insight. So has he ever shot threes at all? He just never attempts them, man. Like, I could have swore like his rookie season he had like a decent mid-range shot, but like this is the issue right here. Like, no real progression. And I know last season he had some injury issues and stuff like that, man. You know, the bubble affected development of all sorts of players and everything. But he's got 77 field goal percentage. It's just that that number doesn't mean as much when you're not, like, as impactful on the court and everything. So, yeah, as far as, like, if the Knicks should even keep him or not, how many games has he started this season, man? He started 53 of them. So, yeah, I guess that depends how much he's asking for. I would say Mitchell Robinson, you're probably looking at a contract of around maybe $15 million a season. That feels about right. Maybe a 4-year, $60 million deal. That's knowing that he does have really good potential. He's already a good, you know, interior defender and everything like that. But also knowing he has, you know, injury history and he's been pretty limited offensively speaking, man. So if you're a Knicks fan, do you want to keep him around on the team, or are you ready to just, like, you know, like, okay, you can be going Mitchell Robinson. Let me know about that in the comment section below, because as far as, like, replacements for him on the squad, I mean, obviously you can sign free agents, but, you know, like, Nerlens Noel last season was pretty good. He's played 25 games this season, and, yeah, when's he supposed to be back? So, did not play, okay, it's March 15th, so, yeah, hopefully he's playing quickly and everything like that, but not played a lot of games this season, averaging 3 points, 6 rebounds per game, but, you know, last year he was pretty solid, just being, like, at least, like, a defensive anchor at times. So, yeah, man, out of the Pistons, Thunder, and Mavericks, like, what team, I'm sorry, Pistons, Thunder, and Mavericks, which team should he go to? Let's shrink this down here a little bit more here, man, because, you know, personally speaking, like, Detroit, I like Detroit, you all know, man, but, okay, so let's go to the New York Knicks. Obviously, it's not going to be a trade, but I figure, like, this is, like, a good way to just, like, look at overall team roster. So, yeah, Detroit Pistons. My thing is that I've really been liking Marvin Bagley. Like, Marvin Bagley has been playing center because Isaiah Stewart's been out with injury. So, yeah, Marvin Bagley as a starter, man, has been pretty solid for the Detroit Pistons. I actually want to go back to the basketball reference here and get a better understanding of what exactly, you know, he's been doing since Detroit. But, yeah, show you all the stats here, man. 14 points, you know, 8 rebounds per game in about 9 games on the season with Detroit. That three-point shot got to get better, but I know Kings fans are probably like, good luck with that. But overall, I've really liked him, man. I don't know if I like him at power forward or center yet. I think I probably like him more at power forward than I do the center position, being 100% honest. And even as, like, a sixth man, I don't mind Marvin Bagley as. So, I mean, like, if Mitch Robinson came on the team and was the full-time starter, then Marvin Bagley came in as, like, a combo kind of, like, power forward center type of dude, that'd be kind of nice. But then, obviously, too, you also got, like, Isaiah Stewart. You got to, like, mix it, mix it into the bunch, too. He's averaging 8 points, 8-9 rebounds per game. Defensively, I don't think he's as good as Mitchell Robinson, but I also think he has a bit more of a ceiling offensively than Mitchell Robinson. So overall, man, I'm just kind of like, Mitchell Robinson, you're cool. I'm kind of cool with the rotation as is. Plus, you got Kelly Olynyk, who I like, who's got 2 more years left on his deal. So I'm okay with him not coming to Detroit, man, if I'm being 100% honest. Looking over at what other teams was that we had. I know we had the OKC Thunder. Okay, so this fit I absolutely love. I look at this, Thunder roster, and they don't really have anything as far as, like, big guys go. Just, like, guys that really have great potential. Like, Isaiah Roby's been pretty nice and everything, but Pukashevsky, I still believe him, but he's a power forward. He's not a center. So it's like, they just don't. And they're playing like Derek Favors. Like, it just grinds my gears, man, because I'm just like, that's a position that's open for a young player to try out. So the Thunder, what's the record on the season anyway, man? Let me go over here real quick. So the OKC Thunder on the season are 20-47. Yeah, so it's not like they're even like playing for like a playing tournament spot or anything like that. So I mean, I like that, but also they're going to get a really good draft pick or picks because they got so many of them. So I could also see where they go for like a Paolo Banchero, a Chet, Jabari Smith, or somebody like that. But even all those guys I think could play with Mitchell Robinson. So I do like this too. I feel like this is also pretty dang nice. And then looking over here at the Dallas Mavericks. So yeah, what I like about the Dallas Mavericks and what I potentially really like about the fit of Mitch Robinson on the Dallas Mavericks is that they are such like a specialty-based team, man. They are such a team that's just based off of, okay, here's Luka Doncic, and let's put everybody else around him. I mean, you look at really anybody on the squad, man. Like, you got, like Tim Hardaway, like when he's playing, like, he's just known as, like, a scorer. Like, that's like the thing he does. Dinwiddie could be a big-time playmaker and everything. Davis Bertans known to be a three-point shooter. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3-and-D type of guy. Reggie Bullock's, a shooter, man. Maxi Kleber, 3-and-D. It's like all these guys just by themselves, not the greatest players, but you add Luka on that, and that's great. And I really feel like if you combine that with Mitchell Robinson, whose specialty is field goal efficiency, but also defense, that just works. Like the lob threat, it would be very reminiscent of perhaps like Clint Capella on the Houston Rockets. Now, Clint Capella was actually a pretty solid scorer, but at the same time too, the New York Knicks in general, like, with Kemba Walker no longer playing this season and with Derrick Rose being out with injury, they don't really have like a playmaker to make the most out of Mitchell Robinson as opposed to, when Chris Paul and James Harden made the most out of Clint Capella, or even Trae Young, what he does for Clint Capella and stuff like that. So I would say overall, like, if the Knicks have plans to get better at the point guard spot, then I'm like, okay, then you can keep around Mitchell Robinson. But if not, I would say out of all these teams, I think the Dallas Mavericks make the most sense. He just seems to work there, man, and I really do like the fit. So you guys let me know in the comment section below. Mitchell Robinson, Pistons, Thunder, Mavericks, which team would you like to see him go to? Should he stay with the Knicks? Or is there a different team out there that's a better fit, man? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.